Welcome back to Online Darts, everyone. Here we are, the build-up to the World Championships. We're in Cardiff, and we've got Sky Sports' Mark Webster. Mark, 2022 season is all done and dusted now. Just the showpiece event left. What a year it's been, and how much are you looking forward to Ali Pali?
Yeah, I always do. I think the Worlds is the one, isn't it? I mean, for the players, I know what they're going through now. The nerves are a little bit different for me. It's just nice to be involved. I know I'll be there for the whole thing. But I like it. I like seeing the players sort of stewing in the build-up. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I think it'll be a great event again. And the line-up's fantastic. And yeah, let's get going.
Obviously, you're here tonight at the Modus exhibition, and you see the players going through their reps, trying to get some last-minute practice in. You were there once. What do these nights do for the players?
It's just nice to play some relaxed darts. Don't get me wrong, the guys were having a good laugh and stuff, but when they go on the stage, they want to try and play properly. And I think there's a few more exhibitions for the lads coming up as well. So you've got to do what you can. I mean, particularly for Joe. Joe's not playing till the 23rd, is he? I think Vincent's got a game before. So you just got to take what you can from the night, play properly. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, but make sure your game's in fine fettle. But no, it's the time. They're getting edgy now. It's getting closer, isn't it? And yeah, it's. I remember when I used to prepare for it, I prepared that little bit more for the Worlds, and I think these players are the same.
MVG goes in the favourite. I know he's not world number one, but he goes in the bookies' favourite, and rightfully so. And that fear factor is back because players are speaking about him again.
Yeah, look, he goes in the favourite, and I don't think Joe Cullen, Vincent van der Voort, who are in the draw as well, would dispute that. He's I was mentioning them two because they're here tonight. I think any player can dispute he's the favourite. Gerwyn Price, obviously world number one, he's got a lot of pressure. He's defending the prize money, not the title, but look, he'll be ready to go. Peter Wright as well is a terrible preparation. Obviously, we hope his wife Jo's fine, but don't be surprised if Peter pulls out performance. But again, it's all about Michael van Gerwen. If he plays like he can, if you don't get rid of him early, those formats get really long, and I think it'll be tough to get rid of him. But he's the favourite, rightly so, and he's the man to stop.
On Gezi and the prize money in particular, is there maybe a bigger weight of expectation defending the prize money than there is the actual title itself?
There is for Gezi. I actually did an interview with him yesterday, just spit chatting to him, and he said he feels the pressure more than last year, not playing first. But he knows the system, Gezi, and I think I hope he's not putting too much pressure on himself, because I'd back him to win more events. You don't defend your money directly at that event, so I wouldn't worry too much for Gezi, even if he doesn't lift the title. But he'll be a contender. He's got to fine-tune his game. He's very honest about how he plays, but look, he'll take some stopping as well. He's got a nice draw as well, so I'd expect him to be in the back business end of it.
On the Worlds itself, a late bombshell, shall we say. Were you surprised that the PDC opted to put Fallon Sherrick in as the women's match play winner, other than sending that place to maybe the PDPA qualifier?
No, I wasn't really surprised, because it was going around like wildfire, wasn't it? But yeah, I kind of get it. I think they didn't do Fallon many. I say don't do any favours. It was look, I get it from the PDC point of view, and look, Fallon's got to go up there and play now, hasn't she? She's got the. What are we going to call it? A wild card? It's what it is, basically, isn't it? It's she's got it, and she's got to run with it. But yeah, it is what it is now. I think it's dying down that now. It's all about the World. I think the sort of backlash is stopping. So we'll focus on the draw itself now.
On the bigger picture, 3 women in the World Championships going forward can only be a good thing for the ladies' side of the sport.
Yeah, not just those 3 ladies. I mean, they put the prize money up as well, the PDC, putting their money where their mouth is. So that's kind of doubled, doesn't it? So hopefully encourage more players, because you don't want these to be the 3 every year. You don't want it to be in 3 years' time, it's these 3 again, it's these 3 again. We want a bit of depth from the women, so hopefully the entries will go up. They need to go up. The standard of play needs to go up a little bit as well. But look, they're getting there, and they are committed, the women, and having these standalone events, I think, is fantastic. The match play as well, I think, is an incentive as well, because you don't have to accumulate a lot of prize money to get in that. So yeah, no, I think the women's game's in a good space, but a few more entries, and yeah, hopefully the standard picks up as well.
With the World Championship, it goes hand in hand with another major event, the Premier League. It's been confirmed it will be 8 places again, and look, although it worked last year, the list of players that could get selected, it's probably a little bit bigger than this year. That pool of players is there. Right now, if you were picking it, who's your 8 and who misses out?
If I was picking it today, the top 4, so obviously Van Gerwen, Wright, Gerwyn and Smith. I'd leave, at the minute, Wade and Anderson out. I'm not saying they're done. Luke Humphries and Aspinall definitely go in. And then if I was picking it now, I think for Joe and Johnny, I think it's harsh. I think them 2 go back. Joe basically won it. Johnny, I'll get grief for this because I'm my best mate as well, but Johnny won it 2 years ago. He won the league last year. Look, he deserves one more year, but it's a nice problem for the PDC to have. Let's hope some players give him a selection headache, because that's what the PDC want. They want the depth. Danny Noppert, you've got to feel, if he has a good run, he deserves a go. He'll never get this chance again. But then it's open for anyone, isn't it? If you come from left field and have a good run, it's there. But yeah, I generally think some players go to the World trying to get in the Premier League and not lift the title. That does happen. I mean, I've tried to do it myself once, and you just crack on. But no, you concentrate on winning the title. You win the title, you're sorted, isn't it? But it's a hard title to win, isn't it? But look, it's a selection headache for the PDC, and they like that selection. They'd rather have more options and less options. You don't want it to pick itself. You want to have dilemmas, and I'm sure they will do.
Rob Cross missed out last year from winning the Europeans, and you touched on Danny would count himself unlucky if he doesn't get in. Does that just show how much the Premier League isn't just about what you do on the hockey? It's the complete package of a darts player now, where that may in the past been different, where it was just about ability, where now it's not. It's a complete package of a darts player.
Yeah, there's more to it. I mean, we've heard Barry spoke in the past, a bit of entertaining as well, and Rob's just a dart player, and he got in on ability. And I think if he hadn't have had his chances, he'd have gone in last year. But they just wanted to try something different. I did feel for Rob. You know what I mean? And what more could he have done? And he's probably in the mission. He's another one. If he has a good tournament, you can't ignore him again, Rob Cross, because sometimes darts ability has to overrule everything. But he'll have to have a good tournament. But yeah, it's just do the right things at the right time. Take care of your own game, and you'll be in. It's. Look, if you're not in the top four, you're not in. Get in the top four, you're in. If you're not, then you can't win, really.
Before we let you go, who picks up the trophy on January the 3rd?
Yeah, Mike. I think Mike will win it. I can't look beyond him. I may be wrong, and if I am, good luck to the other guys. But his game's so complete. I'm with him tonight. How relaxed is the guy? Do you know what I mean? He's in a good space, and he's been like that all year. And he'd cap off for me. Forget if he's won more than other years, the best year of his career, because he's just found gears this year at the right time. But no, for me, I can't look beyond Mike. There are some contenders in there, though, but for me, Mike Van Geeren lifts the title.
Mark Webster, pleasure as always, and we'll see you at the Palace.
Cheers. Top man. Cheers, Bazzi.